Tonight, our health correspondent Jenny Walren reports from St Luke's in Plymouth, where they've been working hard to make a better environment for children.
This trail is one of a number of ways in which St Luke's has been adapting to the increasing number of young families using their services. In the last 3 months, they've been supporting 50 young children and helping to prepare them for the death of a loved one.
One of the things that I always have conversations with children is the way that their parent looks, because as they get weaker they lose weight. With some cancers, colour change of the skin can be quite apparent, eye colour changing, which can be quite distressing for a child.
Through the time that he was here, he needed to have a catheter, so they got to see what a catheter would look like pre it being fitted to him. They got to see what a syringe driver looked like when he needed the medication going into him very regularly.
Jolien and Freya also inspired St Luke's to create a book to help children in the run-up to losing a loved one.
We saw a family outside our office with their children playing in the koi pond, and really engaging with the fish there. And at the same time, the maintenance team were looking at maybe doing a trail around the hospice, and also the playroom upstairs was going to have a redesign. All those projects kind of came about at the same time, and we thought, why not go at this as a joined-up approach, working with all these different teams as one, and put it all together with one cohesive package. And that's where the initial idea for Patches came about.
Patches is a fantastic example of how medical teams come alongside non-medical teams, everyone from a marketing and communications department to maintenance to receptionist to volunteers, to deliver something that is not only creative and bespoke to St Luke's, but really reaches out to families in need.
It was actually Plymouth University that busted the myth of the whole 3-second memory that fish have. Here at St Luke's, we often talk about making memories for our patients and their families in the last days of life. For a lot of children, they might not fully understand or come to grips with what that means, making memories. So the idea of a character like Patches, who's only now realising he has these memories and the value of these memories, it creates a relatable character for the children who are going through a similar process where they're learning about the value of memories.
Hospice care is famous for innovation and responding to the needs of the patients, and I think Patches is a project that really sort of captures what hospice care is all about.
We have the 80-page Patches activity book, which includes a number of activities based around making memories with their families or on their own, as well as a story about Patches learning about memories as the child does as well. The whole thing's interactive, so they can write in it, draw in it, and learn alongside Patches as they go through the book.
It means a lot to me personally, because I didn't have that support when I was growing up, and I lost my mother when I was very young. My colleagues also support the young children in every aspect of life, so to know that they're getting a bit of extra support with the loss of the mum or the dad, it's really good to us, and we feel really nice and warm and hearted inside.
Well, Patches for me is the culmination of a phenomenal amount of work put in by all the teams within St Luke's. It's obviously there's a really positive outcome for the children of the parents who we are supporting, that Lisa's supporting, but it's also demonstrated just how well everybody can work together as a team with a really clear focus of what they want to achieve at the end of it.
What struck me the most is it was people going over and above their day job to make the difference. So that's what was really heartwarming about that campaign, and it is lovely to see it come to life around the hospice.
It's fantastic to see my designs and the illustrations in Patches embraced by so many different teams internally at St Luke's and in the community, and by the patients and their families as well.